Dear children, I welcome you in today's English class and I am going to start the lesson where I left in the previous video. Segri's eyes fell on the man's overshoes, one of which was high and the other low, and he suddenly remembered something. Segri, the lawyer, the advocate, had already told the beggar that he thought he had seen him earlier. But he was not remembering what was that. To see his face, the face seemed to be somewhere similar. But when he saw his overshoes and one was high comparatively with the other one, suddenly he remembered something. Look here, it seems to me I met you the day before yesterday in Sadwaya Street, he said. But you told me then that you were a student who had been expelled and not a village school teacher. Do you remember? He said that yesterday when he met with him, that time he said he was the one expelled student but not a school teacher. So now this time he was telling another story, that time he was telling some other story. So he asked him what was the truth because he was not telling the correct thing. No, that can't be so, murmured the beggar. Taken aback, I am a village school teacher, and if you like, I can show you my papers. At this, the beggar became a little bit hesitant, but he said no, he was absolutely right that he was a school teacher, and at the same time he said if he wanted the proof, he could show him his papers. Have done with lying. You called yourself a student and even told me what you had been expelled for. Don't you remember? Now the advocate said no, it was not right because he himself told him that yes, it was right that he told him he was expelled because of some reason, and he had been told the reason also. A student told me you had expelled for, but now you are telling lie. Segri flushed and turned from the ragged creature with an expression of disgust. He looked towards him with an expression of disgust, hatred, because of the falsehood he was giving it to him just to get some amount, just to get some financial benefits. This is dishonesty, my dear sir, he cried angrily. This is swindling. I shall send the police for you, damn you. He said, sir, it is cheating and it is dishonesty. And for this dishonesty, I will send police for you, sir. Sir, he said, laying his hand on his heart, the fact is I was lying. I am neither a student nor a school teacher. All that was a fiction. Now the beggar said, because he mentioned police and he is scared with the name of police. So he said, no, I am telling you the truth now. Whatever I told you to be a school teacher, to be a student, it was absolutely a fiction or a imaginary story. It was not right. Formerly, I sang in a Russian choir and was sent away for drunkenness. He said, earlier I was in a Russian band and Russian choir group, and because of my drinking habit, I was thrown out from that camp. But what else can I do? I can't get along without lying. No one will give me anything when I tell the truth. What can I do? The beggar said he was helpless to tell the lie. Unless he was telling the lie, nobody was going to believe on him. No one will give me, because if he was not lying, nobody was ready to give him anything. What can you do? You ask what you can do, cried Sergey, coming close to him. Work. That's what you can do. You must work. When he said, what can I do? So now the advocate became extremely angry on him. He said, you are asking what can you do? You should work. Work is the only thing what you can do. Work, yes, I know what that myself. but where can I find work? How would you like to chop wood for me? He said, work. Work is the only thing you can just ask me to do. Ask what I can ask you to do. And he said, now can you do? He said, who will give me any work? Then the advocate said, okay, I am ready to give you work. Will you chop wood for me? So dear children, today we will do this much only.